Hello everybody and welcome to a new video, and today we are going to talk about shopping for games on the cheap. I actually did this, I'm doing this video because my buddy Steve did a video on it, and I'll leave a link in the description where to find his video. But you know, a lot of people want to start a library of games and they don't want to break the bank, so I'm going to introduce a good way to help you find some games. At least we're going to start with Gamestop first, and then I'll go into more detail about other stores you can go to. But a lot of people seem to hate on GameStop, and rightfully so for reasons. But honestly, when there's a new generation coming out, which is pretty much next year with the PS5 and whatever new Xbox is going to be called, they're going to be pushing out pretty much the 7th generation, which is pretty much the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, and a couple of other consoles I can't think of right now. But right now is a good time to shop for those consoles, and I think you'll get a lot of good deals. Now, what I did was I actually filtered it, because I know a lot of people that watch my videos like the buy games on the cheap pretty much. So we're going from 1 cent to $10 and what games they might have in there at the store. Now I went down a list pretty far, so we wanted to keep loading it, and so we're gonna go down. And basically, when you look at these games on the website, you see something you want to look to see if your local store has that game, and then of course you could confirm by clicking on the link here and then type it in your zip code, and it'll let you know what radius GameStop might have your game. Now, if a GameStop does have your game, make sure you give them a call to make sure they have it, whatnot. Usually, for the most part, they usually do, but what I usually call them for is to make sure like it's complete in box, because let's be honest, CD, any kind of disc-based media type games, you want to have the cover with it. I don't like collecting disc-only games. It's just a hassle, and put them in a bookcase and just like a CD folder. You know what I mean? And it's just annoying. So, anyways, $10 and down. So here we go. So of course, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a good one to have. Everybody pretty much already has that game. Skate 3, my nephew really liked that game. They haven't made a new Skate game since, but I figured $10 is a good deal. God of War collection. I've never really got into the God of War series, but I do like watching them. Burnout Paradise, that's another good one. Little Big Planet 2, that's another $10 one. I haven't played the Lego Harry Potter games. Let's see here. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. If you're a Star Wars fan, I think that was a good Star Wars game. I like the part where you get to play as Vader in the beginning. I thought that was pretty awesome. And of course, everybody's favorite action RPG, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix. You get that for $10. Is it worth it? I was pretty much done with Kingdom Hearts by the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. I do like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, but I'm not getting into that story, man. It's too all over the place. I even found out that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have DLC that's going to really kind of give you the ending. And I was like, oh gosh. But anyways, that's another video. Let's keep going down here. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I have not played that, but I hear it's more like a free roam Need for Speed game. Not really sure. Not into sports. Batman, Lego. Nah, not for me. Fallout 3. Game of the Year edition, which has all the DLC on it, $10. I really wanted to get into Fallout 3, but it's just I just got messed up in the first town. Mortal Kombat DC, if you can find that, I think that's a good deal. Actually, I think $5 would be better, but since the new Mortal Kombat game has come out, it's gotten popular again, so GameStop probably raised the price of it. And Ratchet and Clank, wrestling here, NCAA. Here we go. So House of the Dead Overkill Extended Cut. A very good game. Really has that grindhouse feel to it. Another good game that people should pick up. MotorStorm Apocalypse. That's another good racing game. Man, those games are so, seriously. I feel like they're underrated. But, here's a game for 99 cents. Uncharted 3, which is my favorite Uncharted game, sells for 99 cents if you can find it at GameStop, which I'm pretty sure you can. Twisted Metal. The reason I wanted to pick this game up because I love the FMV scenes. Transformers, haven't played those games, but like I said, we're still in the $10 range. We're going to eventually get to the $5 range, is where I want to get to. I'm going to keep scrolling down here. Mortal Kombat, $10. Okay. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, $10. Yeah, that's good. Need for Speed The Run, which I definitely recommend. This game is a lot of fun. I had this on Xbox 360. I have it on PS3, but I had it for Xbox 360 years ago. And I remember, like, I would wake up and play it because the game is so exciting, and it's a real thrill ride. You're pretty much the mafia is after you, and you got to race to a certain point to get the money to pay them back, and you're just constantly racing. You got to keep going. It's this really exciting game. Except when you get to the ice level. I hate that part when you have to make that U-turn. But anyways, definitely check this one out, guys. And of course, I'm going to recommend Dead Space. Very good survival horror game. Golly, that game was like, it was very, when I first played it, man, that game just terrified me from the beginning. I knew I was going to like it. I like all three games. I don't know if they'll ever remake them, so I don't want to take the chance of like not having them. So I have all three of them, but I think you guys should probably take the plunge and get it if you like survival horror games. Also available for 360. Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. I love the Ninja Gaiden games. Razor's Edge is good. I even like the original Ninja Gaiden 3 on PS3, but this one has more violence in it. They fixed a lot of issues that version had that people were upset about. Resident Evil 6, which I don't care what people say, Resident Evil 6 is an awesome game, very fun. I think it's one of the best-selling Resident Evil games too. Might have passed up Part 5, but maybe, I'm not sure though. Street Fighter 4, if you want the regular edition up, oh gosh, Street Fighter 4, that's just, it's a turn off for me right now. I'm tired of that game. Dead Island, which I beat a couple years ago. I probably had to beat it again because I lost all my data. Well, my PS3 hard drive fried, so all that data was lost. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, I think that's a worthy one to get. Never played the Need for Speed Shift series, but I hear they're good. Okay, so let's keep going down here. And I'm gonna try to recommend. These are titles I'm recommending. I just want to recommend some stuff to you guys. Ratchet and Clank All for One, definitely a fun game. The 4-player co-op is pretty much like a Ratchet and Clank was an arcade game. This is it right here. Definitely a good game to have. If you don't want to get the new Catherine game, you could get the original one. It's only $10, and I didn't really figure I want the new Catherine game because I played the hell out of this one and loved it. I chose the girl I wanted, which was the regular girlfriend. But the new Catherine just adds, I think, just another girl to the mix that you could choose. And I mean, if it's worth it to you guys, you could do it. But let me know if you guys think that version's worth getting over this one. I mean, you think it's just solely for that reason, just the extra girl you can choose or whatnot? But anyways, Catherine is probably, I think it was at the time, was Atlus's best-selling game before Persona 4 or 5. No, 5 I would say. I'm not really sure, but I know it almost was the greatest hits for them. BioShock Infinite, $5. Definitely, that game was awesome. Definitely worthy. Saints Row 2, I like that one. $10. Possibly, I would say 5 to be honest. Do not get Death Jam Icon. This game is horrible. Worse, this killed the series. They tried to make it all realistic. It was like, man, make it comedy, like comical, like I don't know. Don't try to make it all real and everything, but they try to make it real. This game is horrible. Hopefully you won't be able to find this game because it's that bad. Let's keep going down here, and we got a lot to look at here. But I'm gonna keep going down. I'm gonna keep it going. Bayonetta on PS3. I would recommend getting the 360 or another version. The PS3 version is the worst. Dead Space 2 definitely worth $5. Let's see here. Payday 2. I tried to get into that series, but I just couldn't do it. But I thought it was good though. Payday is cool. LA Noire. Nah, that game is just too. I don't know, man. Let's keep going here. Wet, I think, is a good game, action game, grindhouse feel, but I think it's worth like $5, not $10. And Gundam, Dynasty Warriors Gundam, I think that's worth the getting just for being able to play as Master Asia. Chronicles of Riddick, good game, I thought. 2 games in one, pretty much, or maybe a full game and some DLC, I would say, kind of. Assault on Dark Athena is kind of like a DLC, but it's still, I guess it's its own game. But definitely, I think it's worth $5, maybe $10 if the online was active. Here's one I got recently, Dead Rising Part 2 off the record. Now, I think what the company actually did was they actually made this version first, and then they decided to bring the other one in. So they wanted to actually release this as well. So this is the one off the record where you play as Frank West and everything. Very good game. Totally worth $5. And if you want to see a like an alternate like a story to the second game, this is definitely worth picking up. Persona 4 Arena, a really good fighting game. That is worth $10, but hopefully, I mean, usually you'll be able to find that at Gamestop, but you know, people have been picking that one up. You know, it's getting more popular. Let's see, keep going here. Ridge Racer 7, not worth $10. Time Crisis, maybe $5. Then there's regular Dead Rising 2, $5. Dead or Alive 5. And the list goes on. So now we're gonna scoot over here to Wii games. And did I already look at this? Okay, so we're gonna start down here. I did the $10 range because I know everybody, you know, wants to save that money. So we had Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, $10. I only wish this version you could play without motion controls. You could play with the classic controller. Call of Duty Black Ops, $10, maybe. Maybe it's worth it. I'm not really sure. It's up to you guys what you want to pay. That's why I'm doing the $10 range, because that you can't really argue about $10, I would say. So $10 is easy to pretty much take a gamble on, I would say. And I'm trying to go down here and see what else is worthy. Maybe Epic Mickey for $3. Yeah, why not? This game is exclusive to the Wii, so $3. That's a solid game. Let's see here. Go Vacation. That went down in price because they re-released it for the Switch. I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake of this one, but Go Vacation is actually a really good game. $10. Sure. Now here's one that's worth the money. I would say Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. This one is, I'm telling you guys, this is a worthy find. Definitely pick this one up. Let's keep going down here. Chuck E. Cheese Party Games. Huh. I wonder if I have some. Huh, that's an interesting one. I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid. Let's see what they got on there. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is the list you guys could look through here and find certain games you might not have heard of. You could just, and then like I said, just calling the GameStop and seeing if they have it in stock, and then you can go pick it up or whatnot. I mean, this is a good way to look at a lot of these games because, like I said, they want to get rid of this stuff pretty soon here. And like now's the time to get it. So let me see if there's any more I could recommend here for the Wii. The Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, $10, sure. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex Edition, $7, sure. Sure, that might be worth it. No More Heroes for $10 if you like that series. I haven't really got into it. Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity. That game is weird to control. I have the PS2 version. A Marvel Alliance here. Let's see what else we got here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, so now we're gonna go into like the PS2 territory, and I've seen some people buy. Now most of the stuff is sold online for PS2, but people have taken a gamble on it, and it might come with the original packaging or not. So it's a gamble that some people are willing to take. But the good part about it is if you buy it online and you don't like what you got, you can return it to your local GameStop, get your refund. So it's showing disc stuff here, but like I said, you don't know if it'll be just a disc only. But GameStop is covering themselves by just showing a disc, and so if you get the cover, you're lucky, but you never know. So these prices are already unattractive. We have Dot Hack Quarantine for $119. I mean, seriously? I mean, Xenosaga 3, $74. I mean, if GameStop is selling this for that much, they must be going for crazy prices on eBay or something. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. The PS2 version is a sought after one, I believe. $54. That's pretty much kind of going back to what it cost when it first came out. So, Silent Hill 2, $24. So, yeah, these are disc-based games here. And, yeah, like I said, if you're willing to take a gamble on it, go for it. And let's see what they got retro here. So, so a lot of you are into the Pokemon stuff. So be very careful if you buy Pokemon stuff at GameStop, because they don't pay their employees enough to care. And I honestly don't even think they care. It's where people could trade in repros of these games. They get the value of these ones here, and then they'll try to sell them as real copies to you guys. And they don't know I don't think GameStop knows they're fakes, but I don't think they even care. But a lot of people, when they buy this stuff, they don't even know they're getting fakes or whatnot. So, and they're paying like top dollar here. I mean, Pokemon Emerald, $69.99. What the hell? I mean, is Pokemon hot? Well, Pokemon's always hot for some reason. Everybody loves Pokemon. But be very careful, because I've seen videos of people actually trade in like repros to GameStop to see if they would, and the employees they're not caring about all that stuff. A lot of them are really young, and they just like they're all, oh, this game, okay, we'll take it in and give you your store credit or money for it. So be very careful on cartridge-based games you buy from here, you know. But like I said, you do have the option to return it if you know. But GameStop is just pretty much a throwback in the shuffle, because there's that one person who won't even know what a repro is, and they'll say, oh my god, I got the game, cool. So yeah, Pokemon list here. I've already talked too long. I'm looking at the video, it's 15 minutes long. What I want to close with is this too. I've shown you some good deals at GameStop, but also if you want to kind of build a library of games, you want to hit up pawn shops as well. Pawn shops, you know, they don't really pay much for games, so usually you could get a lot of stuff for really cheap. I don't really necessarily know about Value Villages anymore, or Goodwills. I mean, it depends on what state you live in. You could probably find some good deals there. So just look at stores like that if you want to kind of start build a library of games for yourself. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I got for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you found any deals or any other good places to kind of start if you want to build a collection of games for yourself on the cheap. But anyways, guys, Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.